former attorney Michael Cohen begins his congressional testimony today.
We thought this day would never come. Here now with a preview of the days ahead, Fox 5 legal analyst Wendy Patrick. Wendy, good morning.
Good morning.
I think originally this was supposed to happen February 6th or 7th. Delay.
Three times.
It's happening now. Today is going to be behind closed doors. Tomorrow's public. Thursday behind closed doors. Explain what we can expect from this.
Well, that's right. Michael Cohen has a triple header this week. And you are correct. Tomorrow is the only day that the public is going to be able to watch. And I know we're going to have a popcorn ready because it's just going to be fireworks.
Right.
The reason that some of the testimony, both today and Thursday, is behind closed doors is supposedly there's going to be some confidential information elicited more about Russia. Not so tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a no-holds-barred testing of Cohen's truthfulness. Remember, he comes as a tainted witness, having pled guilty to felonies. Felonies for what? For lying.
Yeah, so he's a felony convicted liar, so that's
on
like a
his way to
built-in-
prison.
On his way to prison.
That's right. And that is going, source credibility is everything.
Right.
So Congress is going to basically want to know, why did he lie? What did he lie about? And at whose direction did he do so?
Exactly.
Oh, those are some good questions.
That's
What
right.
we can't predict, but we can at the same time because some are saying he's going to talk.
That's right. And we can predict because there's been a sneak preview of what his testimony is going to be. It's going to have to do supposedly with crimes the president may have committed while he's been in office, with financial dealings before he took office. It's not going to directly deal with the focus of the Mueller probe, but it will have to do with the president. Now, again, that has been teased as the sensational aspects of the testimony, but we'll see. And remember, both sides have an opportunity to confront and cross-examine because both sides have basically their own stakes in the game when it comes to what they want to hear out of Michael Cohen.
I wanted to get more into the differences between what's going to happen today and Thursday versus tomorrow, because you mentioned is it national security implications? Is it something else that they're not going to be? Because it's going to be interesting to see how they change up the questioning, the process of the questioning, for the world audience, if you will.
Well, you can
tomorrow.
imagine that there'll be less. That's right. There'll be less grandstanding Tuesday and Thursday because none of that's going to be public. Tomorrow, you might expect questions to begin much as they have in some of these contested elections, but really with just talking about their own aspirations and their own feelings about what Michael Cohen has or hasn't done or said in the past, and then of course their own slant and ideology about the president. And I would imagine that will pervade much of the testimony, probably stretching the hearing tomorrow to almost an uncomfortable length. Let's see if we can make it through. But we might expect even today to go on very, very long because there are significant questions that they want answered. Again, some of that has to do with matters that we're not going to be privy to, more Russia-related matters Tuesday and Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be a day to watch.
Based on what we're going to hear him say over the next few days, how is that going to change his sentencing?
Well, Michael Cohen has really moved from fixer to informer. And in that fashion, he may use, and his lawyers may use his cooperation to try to reduce his sentence. He's looking at 3 years right now. It's possible, and there's always things that happen post-judgment, post-sentencing that might change. Although he may just want to clear his conscience. In fact, that's what he said has motivated his desire to cooperate so extensively with not only the Southern District of New York, but also with Mueller's office.
Has anything changed? Because I know part of the delays here, almost a month of delays, he said he felt threatened by the president,
That's
is that
right.
all gone now?
Well, one of the reasons was that, and then the second reason was shoulder surgery, and then another reason was wanting to prepare his testimony. He's apparently taken this this marathon week in the hot seat very seriously. And that was as he should. So one of the things Congress wants to make sure of is he may have lied before, but what makes them so sure he's telling the truth this time?
I can't get past that. How are you going to be able to have a guy before Congress for 3 consecutive days who is a convicted liar? How are you going to believe anything he says?
Corroboration. And that's one of the things he says he's bringing is he's going to back it up with other evidence. We'll see if he can do that.
Okay.
Another of the president's former advisors, Paul Manafort, also going to jail. Sentencing memo was released over the weekend. What did we learn from that?
We learned that Mueller is throwing the book at him, dropping the hammer, that this is in stark contrast to Cohen. Manafort apparently continued to lie even after the plea deal and after he's supposedly cooperating. So a study in contrasts, these two men. That's what we learned.
Wow. Do you think they're going to listen to him all, his age and life sentence because he's a little older? Does the judge
70
care
isn't
about
old
that?
anymore. I mean, he's
That's
a couple
true,
years younger than the president. So
That's true.
I don't know that that's going to be a significant consideration given what we read in that memo.
Yeah. Wendy Patrick, I'll buy the popcorn. Extra butter tomorrow?
I'll be, yeah, I'm in.
Thank you
Extra
again.
butter.
Appreciate it.
All right, still ahead. Jerry